What's up, YouTube? Nothing really important here, just a showcase of my custom admin commands. As you see, we can do help and then the player's name, and it will make a commands list appear similar to the ones of like HD admin and such. You can add commands as you want, etc. We have a bunch of commands that I've made here, all pretty simple. Let's give myself some cash with the add cash command. So we do add cash to player's name, and then however much we want to give them. I'll do 45,613. As you can see, we have the cash now. We can also remove cash, so we can do remove cash, player's name, and then the amount you want to remove. After that, we have set cash. This will simply set the cash. It will not add or remove, it'll set the exact cash value. So you do set cash, player's name, and then however much. We can also TP, so we do TP, the player to be teleported, and then whoever we're teleporting to. This, we won't be able to see anything here because, I'm the only person in this lobby as it's a developer game, but we can see that it did TP us here in our console. We also have speed, so we do speed, player's name. You get it at this point. We do speed, player's name, and then the amount of speed. As we can see, the commands tells us everything we need. Oh, Jesus. We can also kill our player. First, I'm going to fix the speed, though. I think it's 16 for normal. Yeah, seems like it. Good enough. We can kill, and then player's name, of course, and then they'll die. After that, we have kick, which I'm not going to do right now for various reasons. Let me get that help menu back up. Alright, let me scroll back down. So we'll do jump power now because I don't think we want to kick me just yet. So we'll do jump power, the player, and then the strength. I just have it as amount right now. I can change it at any minute though, any moment. As you can see, we can jump higher now. We can give ourselves a force field with FF. So you can either, if you don't do an amount, then it's infinite. If you do an amount, then it'll last that amount of time. Pretty useful for like events and such. We can then unFF ourselves with unFF, but first I'm going to show you that it can last forever and it will activate with just FF. And we can unFF ourselves, just like I said, just unFF, then the player's name. I also added a dev panel just for making things slightly easier when you're developing. So in here we'll have a spectate button, add cache, etc. Just a bunch of useful buttons. Don't ask about troll mode, that's just for messing around. It only messes with the player who it's on screen, but it pretty much just makes it flash black and play annoying sounds. Pretty normal stuff. So we can make it go away with undev panel, and then the player's name. You can make that appear for literally any player in the lobby by just typing dev panel and then their name. So, if you need somebody, like if your friend who's a dev is on an alt, you can give him the dev panel so he can do some stuff without having to go into the game and edit who all's in the scripts. We have announce, you do announce the player who you want to announce it to, and then what you're saying. We have warn, which will do the same thing, but will warn the player, so we can do warn the player, and then the message. It lasts longer and completely blocks out their screen just to make sure they get what you're saying. We have fling, which we can do by fling, and then player name, and then we can decide if we want to do a speed or not. If we don't do a speed, then it's very strong. If you just want to like toss someone up like 3 feet in the air, you can do like speed 5. Let me kill myself here. Alright, there's that. We have paralyze and unparalyze. Somebody's acting up, just freeze them. They're not actually frozen, but we platform stand them so they cannot move. Let me get this menu back up. There we go. So, yep, paralyze. We can do paralyze and player, and then however long. If we don't put a time in, then it's forever. But it can be stopped by unparalyze. So we'll do 5 seconds. And now we're just stuck here for 5 seconds. Can't move, can't do anything, and it's up. We can paralyze. If we don't type anything, it's infinite. We're just kind of trapped there forever. And then we can unparalyze, and it'll free us. Since this game has cases, you know, and a counter for how many you've opened, we can set cases, add cases, and remove cases, all with similar commands. You type in set, add, or remove the player, and then the amount that you're wanting to set, add, or remove. I think that I messed up the command there for add, but who cares? I know it works. I've used it before. It doesn't really matter whether it's shown to be working. And then we have give knife as a command because, you know, you open cases, you can get a knife. If you're not getting any, you're an admin, I mean, go ahead, give yourself one. Who's going to stop you? We can store that and then sell it. There are a couple more commands like loop kill, which will loop kill the player who you specify. You cannot specify an amount of loops. They're just permanently stuck in it till they leave the game. So I'll just kick myself and end it here. So as you can see, it kills us whenever we spawn. So, you know, for me, to show off the last command, we'll just do kick, and then my name, and we should be good to go. Boom, there we go. Simple as that.